Hello and welcome to another video. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And today we are here at Thorpe Park, an island like no other. It's the 15th of June and the first weekend since Hyperia's reopening. We aim to get on most of the rides and we'll bring you along with us. Let's go.
This is my 5-word review of Hyperia, the newest roller coaster at Thorpe Park. Fast, furious, airtime, and broken.
Large elements, super airtime, overhyped.
Hello and welcome. Here is our weather report for today at Thorpe Park. We are predicted rain, and as you can see, it's absolutely lashing it down. Bring your coats because you never know what's going to happen in the UK.
The Walking Dead, the ride. How much more life does this ride have left at the park? We don't know, but let's enjoy it while we can. So my Walking Dead 5-word review. Queue too loud. Actors indoors.
My 5-word review: horror, fast, back row riders. Hyperia is broken down.
It's broken again. It's done for. Absolutely done for. Is it the most unreliable coaster in the UK?
I mean, at the moment it has to be. It's only been open about 5 days of a month and it's broken down 4 times since we've been here this morning.
People
it's
can.
12 o'clock.
How long will it be until people stop calling it teething problems?
5 years?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's an alien. It's time for the swarm.
This is my 5-word review of Swarm. Out of this world inversions. Boom. 5 words. Synonym for upside down in there.
Favourite winged coaster? Left side. We have just come off of Swarm and they are still stuck at the top of Hyperia.
Telling you, they're getting some pompo, mate.
Or at least 3 fast passes.
That's pompo.
So we've seen Hyperia broken down for about 40 minutes. People were stuck right at the top floor. We've headed back down to Fearless Valley to check out what's going on, and everyone is being told to exit the queue, exit the ride, and it is closed indefinitely. The rider's return guarantee has been activated so the people of the park can come back for free on another day. But what does that leave the people in the queue? Unhappy, unsatisfied, and again questioning what is wrong with this coaster. Everyone's being told to leave the queue, even the extended queue now. They've been told to exit and they're directing them away from the ride. We can call it teething problems all we want, but at the end of the day, I certainly won't be happy, and I'm super glad that I went on it at the beginning of the day, because if I was queuing for 3 or 4 hours in that queue, as we just spoke to somebody, and then they get told to exit, mate, I'd be kicking off.
As they got to the front as well.
As they got to the front. Yeah, you might get a fast track for later on Hyperia. You might get fast tracks for other rides. But at the end of the day, you come in here to this park to ride Hyperia, no matter where you've come from, whether you've travelled 20 minutes, an hour, hotels, whatever. You're coming for Hyperia, and to waste half of your day in that queue only to be told that it's broken down once again, especially once it's been closed for 3 weeks and now it's only been open for 3 days. It's not a good look, is it? Are we to blame the park? I don't think so. This is a Mac problem. Don't get me wrong, some of the other Mac rides, coasters are brilliant, but Hyperia just seems to have bad luck. There's a curse.
Yeah.
There is. I feel like there's a curse on this ride.
I think they've upset the Greek gods by inventing one. That's what it is. They've cursed it.
I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd be upset. Well, the fact is, I've been on it once, so I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you now, if I was queuing and I hadn't got on that ride,
You'd be fuming.
I'd be kicking
I
off.
feel bad for the
I would
people.
not have a
I've been
smile on me.
queuing.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'm smiling because it's just hilarious.
You have to laugh.
Yeah.
You have to laugh. And if anything, it's just another reason why UK parks should have soft openings, so you can't expect the ride to be working or expect the ride to be open. It's furthering my point about these teething problems. The thing is, I don't care. And I don't think the majority of the general public care or care to understand. This ride was announced as open 3 weeks ago. And so people expect it to be, yeah, there might be some technical difficulties, but to be saying that it might be closed for the rest of the day is an absolute joke. Whereas if they announced it as a soft opening, then you can't expect the ride to be working, you can't expect the ride to be open. They do it at other parks, they do it at Disney, they do it at Universal. What makes coasters or parks in the UK any different?
I've got a question for you. Do you think this is going to be open for the Golden Day, the 23rd of July? The 23rd of June.
You're 100% right there. Will it be open for the announced Golden Day where everyone's going to come down dressed in gold?
Dressed in their gold outfits that they paid extra for. Who knows?
Expect to be let down, and then your day can only be better from there if it's open. Wow.
Expect the worst, but hope for the best.
Yep. And so, Fearless Valley has officially been evacuated and is deserted, with many guests stood around hoping and praying for it to reopen. But at the moment, it's not even testing, and it doesn't look hopeful. On the first Saturday of the ride being open, or reopen, since its launch day. And back to our scheduled programming, it's Saw, the ride. Oh my god, this is where all the queues have come from, Hyperia. So we sacked off Saw the ride because the queue time wasn't 5 minutes, as you did see. And here is Sean with a queue or ride closure update.
So, there are 4 rides open at Thorpe Park today. The ones that are closed at the moment is Colossus, Detonator, New Hyperia, Samurai, The Swarm, The Walking Dead and Vortex. What is going on today? I think the engineers are on strike or have taken a day off or something, because this is ridiculous. Smooth operations, no chance. This is shambolic.
Now I'm getting upset.
Yeah.
Let's give Nemesis Inferno a go, shall we?
So. Quick a second this way.
5-word review of Nemesis Inferno. Best ride at Thorpe Park. Yes!
Absolutely brilliant, mind-blowing and sickening.
And let's go 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds. It's stealth.
Of stealth. It's fast, but no red force.
Heart-pounding, eye-wateringly fun.
And our merchandise madness for today is this fantastic Thorpe Park snow globe. We were having a look at the resins, but after careful inspection, we decided that this is probably the best piece of merch you can get in the park today. It's got a bit of everything. You've got a bit of stealth. You've got a bit of Nemesis Inferno. You've got Hyperia. You've got Colossus. And you've got Tidal Wave, the Swarm. A bit of everything, as I said before. And at the front there, it says Thorpe Park. And on top of that, you shake it up and it snows glitter.
What a great piece of merch to remember your day at Thorpe Park. And how much is the Thorpe Park snow globe, Sean?
It'll only set you back a small price of £35. But if you've got a Merlin card, you get 20% discount if it's gold or above. And that means it will cost you about £28. So, I think that's pretty worth it. How about you?
What a bargain.
What a bargain. Five-word review for Colossus. The most brutal ride ever. Period.
An absolute bag of spanners.
This segment is called the vibe check. Okay, I'm giving you a detailed rundown of the vibe of the park. Today, people are not happy. All right, rides are closed. Every queue is at maximum capacity. It feels like there's about 2-hour queues every queue you go in because there's only about 3 rides ever open at a time. Operations are running quite fast, but I have to say, the mood is low. People are overcompensating. I've heard people saying 4 hours first ride. Unbelievable. This is not passing the vibe check. Five-word review to sum up. Saw the ride. Horror, thrills, drops, spins. Sickening.
Lives up to its name.
So we are in the car park after leaving Thorpe Park, an island like no other. And it is like no other today. It's like no other day I've ever been to Thorpe Park in my life. So many ride closures, so many unhappy customers, so many breakdowns and disappointments today. I mean, we managed to get on as much as we normally do, but the vibe in the park, the general feeling is of anger and frustration from the workers as well as from the guests. I have to say that the operations on the rides that were open, they were running them as quick as they could to compensate. They were really trying hard to make sure that customer satisfaction stayed up there, but they're being let down by the equipment that they're working with, and Hyperia is the #1 culprit. It's been open for 4 days now, on top of the original opening date. So it's been closed for 3 weeks, open for 4 days, and it's been not working for a majority of the day.
On days like today, you do have to make the most of what you've got. With multiple ride closures, with the weather not being great, you've got to make the most of it. And, you know, we did get on the big 6 now, plus Walking Dead as well. So we did do all of the roller coasters. But, you know, I do agree with everything that Sean said. It's really not a good look for the park, is it? With
No,
Hyperia
it's
being
not.
down like this. And people are now starting to get frustrated. You can see it in the park. There were families upset, kids crying, people frustrated and angry. It was bedlam around that Fearless Valley, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. That being said, let's focus on our magic moment of the day.
My magic moment of the day was going on Hyperia. Count me one of the lucky 100 that managed to get on, and it was absolutely fantastic. Amazing airtime. One of the best rides I've been on in the UK. One of the best rides I've been on, period. It's absolutely fantastic. Well worth getting on if you can get on it, if it manages to stay open for the whole day. But yeah, really glad I got to ride Hyperia. Absolutely fantastic addition to Thorpe Park when it's working.
And I must agree with that. My magic moment, of course, it's got to be getting on Hyperia for the first time.
On the first train of the day.
On the first train of the day, I'm probably one of the only people that did get on it today. You know, it is a good addition to the park. I may have been a bit critical of the ride earlier on, but still, it's a great addition to Thorpe Park. It has got some great pops of airtime. But refer back to my previous statements if you want to hear what I did think. You know, I need to go on it again to get a proper review.
No,
you can't review things just off one go. But we didn't even have a chance to go on it again today. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
We did plan on buying Fast Pass as well, didn't we, to go?
Yeah, that went out the window.
Yeah.
I must give a shout out to operations on Nemesis Inferno and Stealth as well.
Yeah.
They were just getting them trains out, getting through it, quick checks, and they were happy. I love to see happy staff on trains.
Yeah.
That being said, that brings this video to a close. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in another video.
Bye.
Thank you.